The town of Ridgewood was a snooze fest. Nothing exciting ever happened. 17-year-old Max hated it. He craved adventure, something to break the monotony of his everyday life. The same old streets, the same old faces, and the same old routines were driving him crazy. Every day felt the same. The predictability was suffocating. Max would wake up, go to school, come back home, and repeat the cycle. It was a never-ending loop of boredom. Max longed for something more. He would often gaze out of his window, dreaming of far-off places and thrilling adventures. His imagination was his only escape. Max was impulsive and daring. He would climb the tallest trees and skateboard down the steepest hills, always looking for a rush of adrenaline. He loved a good challenge. Whether it was mastering a new trick on his skateboard or hiking up a challenging trail, Max was always up for it. Boredom fueled his need to explore. The more mundane his life felt, the more he sought out new experiences. He often roamed the nearby woods, seeking an escape from the monotony. The forest was his sanctuary, a place where he could let his imagination run wild. One day, while venturing deeper than usual, Max stumbled upon something incredible. It was unlike anything he had ever seen before. It was a hidden cave tucked away behind a curtain of vines. The entrance was almost invisible, blending seamlessly with the surrounding foliage. The entrance was small and unassuming. Excitement surged through Max. His heart raced as he realized he had discovered something truly unique. He knew he had found something special. The cave beckoned him, promising secrets and adventures untold. He couldn't wait to see what secrets the cave held. With a deep breath and a sense of anticipation, Max stepped into the darkness, ready to uncover the mysteries that lay within. The cave became Max's secret haven. He told his friends, Jake and Liam, about it. They were intrigued. The three of them started exploring the cave together. The cave was dark and damp, but thrilling. Every turn brought something new. Strange rock formations, glistening crystals. It was like another world. The boys felt a sense of adventure. They were modern-day explorers, uncovering the mysteries of Ridgewood. They made a pact to return every chance they got, but the cave held an unsettling presence. The deeper they ventured, the colder it got. Sometimes they'd hear strange noises, whispers carried on the breeze. Weeks later, a local legend began circulating about the cave. It was a tale that spread like wildfire through the small town, capturing the imaginations of both young and old alike. It was said to be haunted, a place where the spirits of the past lingered, waiting for the unsuspecting to wander in. People whispered about a creature that lurked within, a shadowy figure that moved silently through the darkness, a creature that guarded the darkness, its eyes glowing with an eerie light, watching over its domain. This scared Jake and Liam. They had heard too many stories, seen too many frightened faces. They refused to go back. But Max was different. He wasn't one to be easily scared off by tales and rumors. The legend only fueled his curiosity. He wanted to see for himself what lay within the cave's depths. He was determined to uncover the truth, to separate fact from fiction. One afternoon, Max decided to explore the cave alone. The sun was setting, casting long shadows across the forest floor. He ignored his friends' warnings, their pleas for him to stay away. He had made up his mind. He packed a flashlight, a rope, and a first aid kit. He wanted to be prepared for anything. He felt a shiver of fear, but excitement outweighed it. The thrill of the unknown called to him. He was ready to face the unknown. He took a deep breath, steeling himself for what lay ahead. He entered the cave, the darkness swallowing him whole. The air was cool and damp, and the only sound was the echo of his footsteps. The air inside the cave was thick and heavy, almost suffocating. Every breath Max took felt like he was inhaling a dense fog. Max's flashlight beam danced across the walls, casting eerie shadows that seemed to move on their own. The cave was a labyrinth of stone and darkness. The deeper he went, the narrower the passage became. The walls seemed to close in on him, making it hard to move and even harder to breathe. He reached a point where the path was blocked by a pool of water. The surface was still, reflecting the dim light from his flashlight. It was too wide to go around, and the water looked deep and uninviting. Max knew he had no choice but to go through it. Max had never come this far before. The cave was uncharted territory, and every step he took was a step into the unknown. Hesitantly, he stepped into the water. It was like stepping into a pool of ice, the cold seeping through his clothes instantly. It was icy cold and deeper than he anticipated. Each step was a struggle, the water pulling at him, making it hard to move forward. The ground beneath was slick with moss. He slipped and fell, the cold water engulfing him. Panic surged through him as he fought to regain his footing. Gasping for air, Max struggled to his feet. The water was up to his chest now, and he could feel the weight of his wet clothes dragging him down. He was soaked, shivering, and alone. The cave seemed to close in around him, the darkness pressing down on him from all sides. He shone his flashlight around, his heart pounding in his chest. Something was watching him. He could feel it. The hairs on the back of his neck stood up as he scanned the darkness, searching for the source of his unease.